Michael, thanks for being with EPLAN today. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a project engineer for RAN Technologies. We're based in Houston, Texas, and we are a control panel manufacturing and system integrator.
At RAN, we are extremely focused on ensuring that every little detail and every panel and every enclosure is exactly to our customer's specifications. We ensure that every component being, sometimes we deal with extremely delicate components or very precise components, and we make sure that those components are treated in the way that our customer expects them to be treated. And we make sure that the end product is executed with the vision that our customers expect it to be. We deal with a lot of big companies with very high expectations, and we always fulfill those expectations. We go above and beyond those expectations, regardless of how big or how small a project might be, because when it comes to our reputation, we definitely take that extremely seriously. We provide services for all different types of industries, whether it's oil and gas, or whether it's energy and power, or food and beverage, the automotive industry, biomedical industry, the aerospace industry, chemicals industry. We provide services for all of them, and we have the capabilities to ensure that regardless of what industry we're servicing, we are able to provide a great final product for all of them, because at the end of the day, our specialty is in building control panel systems, regardless of where the end user is or what type of industry that end user is in. We are very specialized in the product that we produce.
Michael, how did you know that you needed EPLAN?
So at RAN, we're always looking for the next big innovation. We're always looking in the future of what's going on in the industry. And when we discovered EPLAN, when we realized what its capabilities were, we realized that we need to differentiate ourselves with some new software. So we realized that EPLAN gave us the perfect opportunity to do just that.
What was the catalyst that drove you to start looking at EPLAN?
RAN Technologies is always trying to be ahead of the game, ahead of the curve in terms of technological development. So when we heard about the capabilities offered by EPLAN, we really wanted to give it a try, because we know that we want to develop our technology to make our process easier, faster, so that we can better meet our customers' needs.
EPLAN and RAN Technologies have known each other for many years. Please tell us a little bit how that partnership began.
When EPLAN first started in the US, they were looking for shops such as RAN Technologies who were looking for new technology, and EPLAN was trying to introduce themselves to the US market. And they reached out to us, told us a lot about the capabilities of EPLAN, and I was really excited about all the technological advances that EPLAN could offer us in terms of the 3D modeling that we could apply to the equipment that we're building, in terms of a seamless transition from the software onto our production floor. So we liked all those features and we wanted to learn more.
We're relatively new to the ages of our company, but please tell us a little bit how our partnership began.
We were actually an early adopter in 2006, but we rediscovered EPLAN after noticing all the progress that they've made. We've always prided ourselves on being on the cutting edge. We've invested very heavily in new technologies. We were the second company in the United States to have a key-sling machine, which is the predecessor for the Perforex CNC milling machine. We are also the second company in the United States to have the laser cutting Perforex machine. Through our long-standing relationship with Rittal, we discovered EPLAN and all the capabilities that come along with it, which is why we decided we needed to partner with EPLAN.
Tell us a little bit about your engineering workflows before EPLAN.
Previously, we had many redundancies in our engineering process. When it comes to enclosures, if one single enclosure has a different part, you have to generate a whole new bill of materials. And with our previous workflow, we would have to do that individually for every single enclosure. With EPLAN, using the data portal, we can just pull any part that we might see that we need, and it'll automatically generate it for us, which removes that whole manual process.
We talked about how the workflow was before EPLAN. Now that you have EPLAN, how has that changed?
At RAN, we're always trying to maintain our high standards. And with EPLAN being thrown into the mix, we realized that we could enhance those high standards by implementing EPLAN's data and data-driven approach into our manufacturing process. So because we have such a great relationship with Rittal and we're invested in their Perforex machines, we can use EPLAN to go from point A, we can draw a cutout in EPLAN, and we can send it directly over to the machine being point B and make a very precise, high-quality cutout just using that. And introducing that into our workflow is invaluable.
What were you looking for EPLAN to help in your engineering and manufacturing workflows?
What we're really looking for is a way to reduce any inefficiencies that we have in our manufacturing process. And when we realized that EPLAN and Rittal's Perforex machines work so well together, we realized that we needed to get involved on both of those fronts, because in using both of those platforms in conjunction, that really can enhance our high standards that are already high. We're trying to enhance that even more, trying to improve that every day, trying to differentiate ourselves from the competition. Using EPLAN, we can maintain our high manufacturing standards and quality control throughout the manufacturing process.
Has there been an outcome of EPLAN that you did not expect?
In the beginning, I was expecting it to be all about the feature set and all the features that it had, but in actually using and participating in EPLAN, I realized that the amount of support that they give us is invaluable. I mean, you can't go to another big software solutions company and start knocking on people's doors and asking for help. But with EPLAN, we can. We have such a close partnership with them that we're able to ask for whatever we need, and we have their full support.
Have you been able to see an impact on the shop floor?
Yeah. We have been able to see it just from the data handover process. The fact that we can hand over the data from our engineering section to the manufacturing section and do it quickly and seamlessly is invaluable. We are able to implement certain software solutions through our wiring process to cut down on our most time-consuming process, which is wiring.
As with any new technology, there can be some challenges. Has that impacted you at RAN, and how have you been able to resolve it?
Well, when you're implementing any new technology, there's always hurdles to overcome. But with EPLAN, because I had the foundational knowledge that I had through the ECE program, and also I had the support of staff from EPLAN, I was able to overcome all of those challenges. It's a very difficult balancing act, maintaining high standards in manufacturing while also implementing new technologies. But because of that support that I had, I was able to overcome all of those challenges. I was able to overcome all of those hurdles.
How have you utilized some of EPLAN's cloud technologies?
The standout feature in our eyes is the EPLAN data portal. The embedded data within EPLAN means it's much easier for us to pull data from those parts producers, keep it reliable, and also use it in our designs. eView will help us collaborate both internally and externally with our customers by enabling us to exchange red lines, change orders, much more quickly and efficiently than just emailing PDFs or bulky papers and delivering those physically. This is a way for us to really move with the future and allow us to streamline our engineering design process.
Thank you so much for your time today. I do have one last question. What's the vision here, and what are the next steps?
RAN Technologies has already established the process from EPLAN into our CNC machine and the laser cutting machine. So our vision forward is to use the EPLAN module for wiring to automate that process.
We're constantly looking for new ways that we can automate our manufacturing and our engineering processes. And through this partnership with EPLAN and Rittal, I believe we can achieve that. Whether it's implementing these current day solutions, or depending on what maybe gets invented in the future, or however we can apply whatever new technologies are being developed. I see those all as great ways that we can bring ourselves above the competition and keep pushing, keep looking for new ways to differentiate ourselves.